Hello and welcome to, or hopefully welcome back to Beyond the Limit. This is my journey to hopefully Cocodona 2027. I love to run Cocodona 250 next year. So this is the process that I'm going through over this year to hopefully be able to run it next year. My name's Jason, and exciting things. One of the things that I've been doing since I started this channel is chronicling the different races and runs that I'm currently participating in. My most recent race was the Paris Marathon. As I'm recording this, I'm coming 2 weeks off of that race. Spent a week in Paris afterwards, doing some sightseeing, seeing the wonderful sights and meeting wonderful people of Paris. Spent a few days at Disneyland Paris as well before heading home. Full week of work. And so now I'm going to give you my recap of the Paris Marathon. So without further ado, here's the footage from the race, pre-race, post-race, and we'll see how it goes. And then I'll come back at the end and give you a verbal recap of how it all went. So safe to say I had a great time. It was a wonderful marathon, highly recommended, but more on that to come. So thanks so much. And without further ado, here we go. So after we landed in Paris, we headed over to our hotel, which was quite an experience in a scrupulous or unscrupulous cab. But anyway, we made it to our hotel, which was absolutely beautiful. The area was perfect for the marathon. Then we headed to the expo. The expo was wonderful. I was expecting huge crowds on Saturday. Everyone had said that the busiest time is on Saturday, but it actually wasn't too bad. It was a lot of people there, but it wasn't bad getting in. It wasn't too bad moving around. It was just a really nice experience. So you can see here, this is the entrance once we get in the building itself. They put a lot of time, money, effort into the expo. So just walking in was just so much fun, seeing all the lights and the welcoming and all the people. Once we got through those arches there, then it opened up into the area where all the bibs were picked up. And then there was a small area back behind the bibs where we picked up our shirts. So I made my way over, found the area that I had to get my bib, probably didn't wait more than 3 minutes in line to get my bib, and then made my way to the backside, picked up my shirt, and then headed on into the main expo itself. Of course, I had to get lots of pictures with my bib. They had lots of photo opportunities there. We all know pain is just bread in French. They had a wall much like the majors do with all the names on it. So found my name on there, of course, got a picture with my bib and my name on there. And this was walking on into the main expo part. ASICS was the main sponsor, and they had quite an elaborate setup. This is just the entrance into the ASICS merchandise area, which I didn't get a video of, but I did cut the video, just this intro part here, which was just, it was unbelievable. Obviously, a lot of money was spent, but they did a great job. It was a phenomenal expo. And then inside the expo itself, there were some other photo opportunities, that sort of thing. This was an interesting wall here. It showed the course kilometer markings and the different sites that you got to see along the way, such as the Bastille Monument. I actually went by that twice. Obviously Notre Dame, the Eiffel Tower, and then the finish line. So that was a pretty neat thing to see there in the expo. Once the expo was over with, went and got some pictures around the hotel, checked out the porta potty line, and then had some dinner and got ready for bed to get ready for the marathon on Sunday morning. Okay, so race morning came, Sunday morning. I had several hours after the elites would start, like 4 hours after the elites started, before I started. So I decided to walk down to the start line and watch some of the festivities. So you can see I got there early enough to get right along the fence, right just past the start line. And this is some of the sights right there at the start line. So all the bikes that are going to be following and leading and that sort of thing, the elites and the leaders were there getting ready to go. So that was pretty cool to witness. I've never actually seen that up close before. Side note, my hotel was about 5 minutes from the start line and about 10 minutes from the finish line. So it couldn't have been more perfect than that. So then after I was there for a few minutes, they got ready to start the cycle, the hand cycle racers. So that was pretty interesting to watch, and they took off. And as you notice, there was a lot of cobblestone there, and that was over a lot of the course. I'd heard some people had problems with the cobblestone, but me personally, it wasn't a big deal, so I just ran on it like any normal pavement. So the hand cycles are about ready to start. Oh, and they're off. And they came by just absolutely flying, even just this soon after the start line. And I think the winner finished in a little over an hour or something like that. I don't remember for sure. And then after the hand cycles, it was time for the elites and the very fast runners to start. And there they go. They are off. And you see all of the chase and lead vehicles, motorcycles are off. But there they go. They are just hauling butt. So that was a lot of fun to see. Quite a variety of people in this first corral, other than just the what I guess they consider the elites. But anyway, these are all very, very fast people, much faster than myself. Once they started, I had about 4 hours before I had to start. So at this point, I'm not even ready for the race. I'd walk down there, watch them take off, and then I went back to the hotel room and hung out in the hotel room and actually watched the elites, men and the women, run, watched them on TV, and watched them both finish. So that was very cool. Got to see the course, preview of the course even before I ran it. So that was a lot of fun to watch. I like the guy in the bucket hat. I don't know if you've noticed, right after the start, there was a guy running in a tuxedo, or a suit. And then this guy, I don't know who he was waving at. Maybe he was just waving at everybody. But people were definitely having a good time. And that was fun to see these fast guys get off and go running to run their marathon in just over 2 hours.
Alors pour cette vague, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Et la team des pompiers de Paris qui se joint à ce départ avec cette Joëlette, bien sûr.
right, 1 mile down, 25.2 to go.
Ok. Ok, vas-y, vite.
More can. Oh, we're in the Louvre. Just realized where we are. Get off the course. All right, 5 can. Feeling pretty good. Going faster than I want to be. So I've got to slow it down a little bit.
Let's go, Jason!
Yes! Allez, Jason, let's go show them, Jason, you're the one!
Okay, this guy just passed me wearing flippers. And that's embarrassing. All right, 10K down. Still feeling good. Still a little over. I want to be pace, slow down a little bit on purpose, so, but still feeling pretty good. So, 32 more to go. All right, 15K in. Still doing okay. Chugging right along. Just like a little over 27K to go.
Well done, Jason. Doing great.
Thank you. You're safe. All right. Halfway there. Still feeling pretty good. Still going faster than I wanted to go, but I'm feeling good. So we'll see how long we can keep it up. You promise? Congratulations.
Should be on this side.
$5K down.
Let's go!
I wonder if we can get the boat to cheer. Okay, they are less than enthusiastic, but oh well, I tried. Okay, while watching the elites this morning, I saw them going through a tunnel. By the way, yes, the elites were done before I ever finished, or before I ever got out of bed, or before I ever got out of the room anyway. So, anyway, I saw them running through this tunnel. It's a pretty long tunnel, so I'm gonna take y'all with me through this. It's pretty cool.
as with a lot of graffiti, this is certainly more art than it is anything else. It's beautiful. Looks like quite the party going on up here in front of me. Let's see, I can't see my watch real well. I think I'm about a little over 17 miles in. So cool. So, I'm getting there. Less than 9 miles to go. 15K. That's all there is. And I'm sure this tunnel is doing great things for my tracking. Oh well, I know how far I have to go. It's playing follow the leader. I guess it's supposed to be a Grinch. I don't know. We're getting close to the party up here. I don't think I'm anywhere close to being done with the tunnel. But I'm going to try and take y'all for the whole ride. Good job, ladies. Nice having way too much fun. Doing a little dancing over here. Red Hulk. Deadpool. Excellent. Joker. Iron Man. An octopus. Shirts. Been leapfrogging them for, I don't know, 5-7 miles, something like that, for a long time. So she's struggling, and he's trying to encourage her to keep her moving. So I keep encouraging me as well. All right, out of the tunnel, into the sunlight. Thanks for coming along. So I'll see you again soon. All right, 30K. 12K to go. And Eiffel Tower right there. Random guy standing on the... Okay, just gotta share this with you. 30K in, just passed some random dude with a box of Krispy Kreme donuts. How awesome is that? So of course I had to get one. So I'm gonna enjoy my donut, and then I'm gonna continue on. All right, a little over 19 in, I think. That tunnel probably messed up with garbage, so we'll see, but look at the view. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. All right. 32K. You know what that means? 10.195 to go. Almost there. Mile 35, 7 go, or 7 kilometers. Kilometer 35. Getting there. 7 kilometers. Tennis, anyone? All right, 4 miles to go. There's tennis clay. All right, kilometer 37, 5K to go. Do a 5K all day, every day. You got this. Okay, we're mile 24 or something, so 2-ish miles to go. Yeah, the wheels kind of fell off. Everything's starting to tighten up, but you know what? That's okay. Felt good for almost 24 miles, so I'm happy with that. So let me keep trucking along. I may walk most of the way in or all the way in. I don't know. We'll see how I feel. I would like to run the last mile, but we'll see. But yeah, we're getting there. Almost done. So see you at the end. Still pretty cool views here. All right. 40K down, almost down. 2.195 kilometers to go. Getting there. Slow and steady at this point. Still moving, relentless forward progress. Blah, 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 all that. So, still smiling. Smiling through the pain. It's all good. So, almost done. 2K and I'll have another marathon in the books. Not only just a marathon, it'll be the Paris Marathon. Oh, and I guess this is a good time to talk about this. Okay, so y'all know one of the reasons, or you may know, one of the reasons I signed up for this because it's the 50th anniversary of it. And in fact, it is the 50th anniversary of the Paris Marathon. But it's not the 50th running. I believe it's the 48th running, or 49th running. They skipped a year or two throughout the years. But the first Paris Marathon was in 1976. And so I got thinking, why haven't I heard anything about this being the 50th anniversary? Well, I guess it's not the 50th running. And I got to thinking, where did I even hear this from? And I think it was in an email from one of the sports marathon travel companies. So I think it was, the lead was run the 50th anniversary of Paris Marathon, which it is. But they're not making any sort of big deal about it at all. Because of, it's not the 50th running, so, oh well. So my streak of running the 50th of marathons, at least that are celebrated, ended last year. Had 2, so didn't get 3, so I don't have to worry about finding a 50th for next year. But it's been a fun experience. I've enjoyed it. The course has been fun. The people have been great for the most part. Course a bit crowded in places, but that's okay. Congratulations. There's quite a few finishers that are out cheering other people on, so it's kind of cool to see that. So, all right, I'm going to end this and get to the finish line. All right, 1.195 to go. Almost there. Ready for it to be over with. But hey, I'm running. Congratulations!
Go, Jason, go! Allez, Jason!
Kilometers, which means fifth line. Okay, it's done. It's done. Paris Marathon finished. Let's see. 5 hours, 50 minutes, 51 seconds, unofficially, according to Garmin. Over and done with. It's been fun. Okay, so this is part of the cupless water system they have. They have people with hoses, and they also have these spigots. You just go up, push it, and it comes out. Very cool. System worked well. I like it. Just thought I'd show you guys that.
All right, so that was the Paris Marathon. Got finished, took a few pictures, just enjoyed the sights and sounds there at the finish line. Had a quick drink at the bar next to our hotel, and then spent the evening up in the Eiffel Tower, drinking some champagne, taking lots of pictures up there. And the rest of the week, I did some touring around Paris, saw lots of sights and that sort of thing. And then the last few days, last couple days, went out to Disneyland Paris just to enjoy that a little bit. You know, of course, can't go to Paris without going to Disneyland. So got to enjoy that as well. But so as this video wraps up, just showing you some pictures of the things that we saw, did, ate, drank, etc. while we were out there. Wanted to give you my thoughts on the Paris Marathon. You know, it was an exceptional experience. I absolutely loved the marathon. The people were great. The crowds were incredible. The sights were unbelievable. I mean, got to see the best of Paris, and then there's obviously so much more. Even the residential areas, because it's Paris and the way it was built and founded, it was just remarkable to see. Got to go by Roland Garros. Didn't know that the route went by there, so that was pretty cool. And then that tunnel that we went through, that was one of my favorite parts of the course. That was amazing. It was so cool to see all the art in there. I hope you guys enjoyed that as well. This was basically a catered training run for me as I prepare for my other races that I have coming up. So my plan was to take it easy. Went a little faster than I wanted to, but I held my pace for 24 miles and then kind of blew up a little bit. But I was honestly surprised that I was able to maintain it for 24 miles. It was a really, really good experience. And after my last 3 race weekends, which were my DNF at Blackbeard's, my struggles during marathon weekend at Disney on the marathon especially, and then my did not start for Dinosaur Valley, this was the race that I needed, but I didn't know I needed it, if that makes any sense at all. It felt really good. I was happy with my performance, and yeah, so that's about it. I highly recommend Paris Marathon to anybody that's looking for a marathon out of the United States. It was a lot of fun. I had a great time. Where we stayed was absolutely perfect. And of course it's Paris, so lots of sights and sounds and that sort of things to see there. So if you've held on this long, thank you so much for taking the time to listen. I hope you've enjoyed it. Any comments, questions, just let me know. Love it if you would like my page or like this video and follow me along. So thanks so much.